Dragon Age Inquisition. This is part 3 of the video. Um, I'm also a published author. If you're interested in my books, you can find Lilith Cohen Retribution Book 2 in the series. The reason only Book 1 or Book 2 is up is because I'm currently in the process of re-releasing Lilith Cohen Merchants of Death Book 1. So I'll give you a heads up when that one's out. My detective novel is also up. The Blood is Black in the Moonlight, a Detective Devorah Lobos novel. You can get them. You can get them all in Kindle back. Kindle back. You can get them all in Kindle and paperback.
True enough.
Can't talk for some reason. Alright, let's get into this.
Yes.
You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Majors and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Majors and Templars are done killing each other.
I swear my character sounds like Kate Beckinsale. Yeah, I don't.
Farewell.
And you as well.
This section of the game is kind of a slog, but it's okay.
What did I tell you? And how much?
Thank you.
That's the last of the bread. Going to be a long, hungry night.
These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting down. More likely to find mages than luck.
Good luck.
Luck won't put fat on your ribs.
That is true.
It's just what I heard.
Father, I'm going into the mountains to join the people up there. They're making sense right now, when the rest of the world is not. We can't tend the fields since Master Dennett and his wife sent us all away for safety. And I can't just stay here and watch the refugees starve outside our home. You and Mother should come. Father, you'll be safe up there. The mages have no quarrel with the people in the mountains, and even the Templars don't harass them. Now where else outside of Red Cliff is safe from this maker cursed war, or the demons pouring out of the sky? But you won't come, will you? You'd rather stay on our tiny bit of land because it's ours. So be it. It's yours until the madmen catch you in their fight, and then you and Mother will just be two more charred corpses in a burned out village. I'm not staying to watch you die like a fool.
Something like that.
Someone, anyone, please help my wife.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath, like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Welcome back. Right. That's why.
Alrighty, we are gonna go get his brother or whatever.
Just rumors.
Fine day. I suppose you're right.
More cold weather coming. Fool villagers. Where are their coats?
What do you need to keep these refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it. These poor sods lost everything when the mages and the Templars went crazy. If we were in a village, I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. Out here, I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies, just haven't been able to find them.
Farewell.
And see you.
So I just came on this after playing Last of Us 2. I don't know if I'm gonna finish that game or not. It's just a fucking slog, man. I mean, I hate to judge a game before finishing it, but you know, Jesus Christ. Let's go to inventory. Well, it does more damage. Give her a morning star. Oh, here's some action.
Look at this. The apostates have gone mad with power.
The Templars aren't looking any better here.
Yeah, it's just the story in Last of Us 2 is just... It's all over the place, and I'm just really tired of the flashbacks. Like even Abby's story, there's a flashback within a flashback. I'm like, what the hell is this?
We must continue on if we are to secure the alliance.
Let's see, where's my journal? There it is. We're not traveling to Val Royale yet. And you know, the samurai game out, Ghost of Tsushima, its reviews are already better than The Last of Us 2. And I'm not surprised. I mean, Last of Us 2's story, it was all over the place. What they should have done was had you play as Abby.
This would make a good place to
camp first, and then when spoilers, so maybe fast forward the video a few minutes ahead. But when they killed off Joel, you should have played as Abby until you got to the point where she killed Joel, and then it should have transitioned to Ellie. That's my take.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
I mean, Last of Us 2 is a disappointment. I was looking forward to it. But the only thing that game's got going for it is the gameplay and the graphics. Oh, there's a rift.
Even as a ruin, I wonder what dreams it might hold.
Hey, I leveled up.
Your abilities are remarkable, Seeker. It is fascinating to see how you and the Templars negate magic.
Have you never encountered Templars before?
Only at a distance. I am an apostate after all.
And they never caught up with you even once.
I am a very careful apostate.
Alright, let's check out my magic here. Alrighty, let's get going. But yeah, if you enjoy Last of Us 2, more power to you.
Templar bastards killed my husband and stole the ring from his finger. They deserve to die.
You're saying the Templars attacked your husband?
Aye. He was digging out a stump. The fools couldn't tell a shovel from a mage's staff. Had to be safe, they said. Rebels everywhere attacking by surprise, sick bastards. They took the ring I gave him on our wedding day in case it was magic.
Farewell.
And if you guys want a good game, a good zombie game with a good story with it, I'd recommend Days Gone. I mean, I haven't finished it yet, but damn, the story is so damn good. It's like Sons of Anarchy meets Walking Dead. Poison weapons here. Cassandra. I want her on two-handed weapons. I don't know why, but she does better with two-handed weapons, considering she's when you unlock her other skills later on. Or a specialty tree, which is a Templar. I hate these hunting missions. Thankfully it's not a required thing.
The apostates have fled to the hills.
Let's give Solus a better staff here.
Excuse me, have you seen another Inquisition scout? Elven woman, answers to writs.
You said your friend hasn't reported back.
She was supposed to be checking on some apostates. I'm on duty here, or I'd go look for her.
Uh-huh.
I'll talk to you later.
Sounds like a classic case of dereliction of duty.
One down!
So, set up camp or keep moving?
We set up camp, of course, Varric. Yeah, these camps allow you to rest and autosave. They allow you to change your party members if you have more than what I got now. And they're also good fast traveling points. And you can also refill your potions. Do requisition missions here, which not doing that. I need iron, so they're shit out of luck. You can also tell your party members to attack. They're not just here to follow you along. Uh-oh. So you can tell them to attack.
Make it take you!
So that's what happens when you critical with fire magic. They disintegrate.
It must have been some time since the renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent. So I recently started watching Umbrella Academy.
You know, I like the other cast members in it, but Ellen Page in it, she just, I don't know why to me, her acting is just bland. It's like cardboard.
Templar deserters.
Leave me alone.
Thank you. If not for you, I'd be dead. Do you need anything? I should probably report back.
This is a mage.
Eldreda, yes. I think that was her name. At least I'd heard other apostates call her that.
It looks like someone was having a picnic.
Yes. The mage must have been hunting for blood magic. The Templars attacked the apostate. I suppose I just got caught in the middle. So, the truth. I may have been, passing time with Eldreda.
Uh-huh. Getting a little fucking lesbian action out here in the field, huh?
I take it the Templars interrupted your very friendly picnic.
Wait. Yes. At first, she was just a mage who saw me and didn't attack, but later we... So, are you going to report me?
Look, kid, if you can talk an apostate out of her pants in the middle of a war, you've got a gift. Use it. Make contacts, get information, and help the Inquisition. Do that, and our lips are sealed.
All right. I can do that. And thanks for going easy on me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna begrudge a woman for trying to get laid. That's just human. Alright, 2 more ram to kill. I promise that's all there is. I know some of my viewers out there don't like seeing animals die in video games, and I don't either.
There are Inquisition soldiers even here.
That's why Last of Us
Told you
annoyed
we'd be
me.
safe.
I'm not certain, my lady.
I know you. They call you the Herald of Andraste for what you did at Haven. But are you? The Maker has not told me.
I honestly don't know myself.
As I suspected. Stories of you mastering the rifts are just blind heresy.
No, I can seal rifts.
Then prove it. Show me that the rifts bend to your will, the will of the Maker. Show me the power you wield.
This cult. What are you doing out here? What is it you think is happening?
The Chantry has fallen, and shown its imperfection in doing so. The Chant of Light was a lie. It was arrogance to think that mortal lips could frame the Maker's will. And so we wait in silence. The Maker has opened the sky. Soon he will call his chosen back to the Golden City.
Until later.
Until the Maker brings you back to us.
I suppose it only natural that some would turn to worshipping the breach, if only in hopes of appeasing it.
There's the rift. Yeah. See, I am the Herald of Andraste. Now turn on the goddamn lights. It's a line from Eddie Murphy's Golden Child, if you've never seen the movie. It's a fantasy comedy.
My lady, your mother and sister must miss you greatly. With your father's passing...
Maker's tears. I was a fool to have doubted you. How may we serve you? Herald of Andraste.
Have your believers searched for secrets that may help our cause?
As you say, Herald of Andraste. Some few will remain here, the rest will go forth to do your will. When the Maker calls you to your great purpose, remember that we served you.
Get out of the way, people.
I hear rumors about what caused the explosion that killed the Divine, my lady. We need no longer listen to rumors.
I greet you. My name is Hindle.
Hindle, your mother can't breathe. Your father sent me here for potion.
What? She was fine. She hasn't had the breathing trouble in... All right, I can help. Here, I have some already made. Go, take it to her now.
Take that belt of healing.
The faithful move to follow your divine will. It shall be as you say.
Excuse me. While you were coming up, did you meet a young noblewoman with blonde hair and pale green eyes? Lady Venena should be here. We need to be together when the Maker comes.
Where would your friend be?
She is my love, and she should be here. I wrote to her weeks ago. I know the path up the hill is dangerous, but surely the mages and Templars would not trouble a young lady.
I'm sorry. I can't help you.
Please, if you meet my beloved, tell her I am waiting.
Let's go to journal. I think his wife is nearby.
A Templar, I believe.
Mages and Templars and innocent people caught in the middle. Some things never change.
Nope, they don't, Barrett. Let's go inform that Lord. But if any of you, being back to the Last of Us topic, if any of you have any plans to buy the game, me personally, I would wait till it goes down in price or ends up in a bargain bin.
You closed the rifts. You are truly the herald of Andraste.
Is she? What if...
Keep your faith. This is a sign.
Shouldn't we travel to Val Royeaux now, Seeker? The breach isn't going to close itself.
Solus.
Indeed. The sooner we obtain help for the breach, the better.
Getting on my nerves, man.
Lady Venona should be here. We need to be together when the Maker comes.
I found a woman's body down the hill with a letter on it.
This letter... Venona is dead. But we were meant to be together. The Maker would not keep us apart. What am I supposed to do now?
The Inquisition needs men who believe as strongly as you do. Come and help us restore order.
Yes. If waiting here in the hills leaves innocents to die, then I will bring the Maker's word by the sword. My men and I will lend our strength to the Inquisition. Thank you.
Alright, let's go turn in these quests here. Go update the scout.
One of the supply caches Whittle wanted us to find. Nothing to report, sir.
Damn it, Ritz, where are you?
I found Ritz and rescued her from an attack by the Templars. She's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time. It's dangerous out here for everyone. I'm glad the Inquisition is trying to put things right.
We're the Templars. They don't care who they kill anymore.
I found this ring on a Templar I killed.
This is it. Praise to you and the Inquisition for giving my husband justice. It won't bring him back, but his spirit will rest easier now. As will mine.
We're gonna go over here and turn in quest items.
True enough.
Have you seen otherwise?
Do you have the potion?
Yeah, quit walking away from me.
Here you go. The potion and instructions on how to make it.
Silas bless you. Or the Maker. Or whoever. It doesn't matter. Just thank you. I'll give it to her right away. If ever I can help the Inquisition, you have my word.
Thank you.
Good day.
It's good to see you.
Mages, Templars, bandits, demons. Making it hard for a man to hunt for his supper.
Here, maybe this will help.
It more than helps. With this, I can fill these hungry bellies. Give these folks some hope. I didn't think much of the Inquisition. But no one else is helping like you lot. Maybe I was wrong.
I have heard stories about you, Herald of Andraste. I am Enchanter Elendra. I hope you find a way to end this foolish war.
I believe this is your phylactery. I found it on the body of a dead Templar named Matrin.
Ah. I suspected he died when he did not join me or send word. Maker curse the fools who started this war. And the fools who now fight it. Thank you. Matrin was important to me. Here, for your trouble.
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
Farewell.
Thank you again. It is better to know.
Maker be with you.
Alright, let's go back to the Haven. And we will go to Val Royale.
There's a rumor the Wardens have a presence over on the Storm Coast. Do you think...
Oh, Maker, you're here? You're the Herald of Andraste? And you were sent to shame us for mistreating the elves. I pay my elves good and proper, you should know. Friend of the alienage and all, and... I mean, I'm Flissa. Can I get you a drink?
I'm not from an alienage. I'm Dalish.
Oh, right. Of course. Because of the things on your face. Yes. As I said, I'm Flissa. The Inquisition soldiers needed a place to unwind, so Leliana brought me in to set up a tavern. Nothing fancy, but it's safer for the soldiers than looking for trouble in some village.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean, exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its Herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you. Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
I don't know. The Inquisition seems about as functional as any young family.
How many families are on the verge of splitting into open warfare with themselves?
Yes, because that would never happen to the Chantry.
Centuries of tradition will guide us. We are not the upstart, eager to turn over every apple cart.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
Don't let anyone riot while we're gone.
The walls will be standing when you return, I hope.
Apothecary Adon will have more poultices for the injured as soon as possible, revered mother.
Thank you, child. You are Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
Not as well as it should. How can people focus on trivialities when faced with the breach?
It is easy for us to imagine that mundane matters fall aside in tumultuous times. The Chant of Light does not speak of feeding troops or arranging meetings or any such mundane concerns. But every organizational detail you contend with, Andraste herself once faced. These trivialities are steps on your path to victory, even if history never remembers them.
You realize that I follow my people's gods, not the Maker.
Fair enough. But Andraste lived, and her deeds, however shrouded by myth, have their basis in fact. If you do not believe the Chant of Light, at least consider it a map of the dangers you might face. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Farewell.
Farewell.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Lavelan, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denerim, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Demons are pouring from the sky, and you're worried about land claims.
Haven is the d'Aurelion's rightful property.
Has Empress Selene officially acknowledged your possession of Haven? I was unaware Her Imperial Majesty had conferred with Ferelden's monarchs on this matter.
The Empress has not yet had the opportunity to do so.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Let's hope his arrogance doesn't return.
Even should he leave, the Marquis will share his thoughts on us upon his return to Val Royeaux. Every guest we receive, and we will receive them, will spread the Inquisition's story. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
I'm glad for your help. I have a feeling the Inquisition's going to need it.
I do believe you are correct. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.